Hello, hello. Hey, y'all. You already up in here. Hey, hey. Let's talk about some 90-day fiance. The other way. We gonna talk about it? We gonna talk about it? We gonna talk about it? Okay, we gonna talk about it. Hope y'all doing all right tonight on this Wednesday night. Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Yes. Hope everybody's doing okay. Hey. Hey. Hope my signal is good. Hope everybody's doing well. Well. Hello. Let me get my notes ready. Hey to the ones coming in. Hey. Hey, y'all. Hey. Don't forget to hit the like when you come in. Don't forget to hit the like when you come in. Hey. Hey. We're going to discuss 90-day fiance and sister wives. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hope my signal, hope it stays because my internet went out earlier today, but it came back on. I re-plugged everything, so I hope my internet's good. Because I'm not going to keep y'all under an hour. 1 hour. That's it. 1 hour. Ain't going to be here all night. All right. Hey, y'all. Uh-oh. Did I lose a signal? Yeah. Okay. Yes, it most definitely is. It most definitely is the Virginia woods. The thick of the sticks. All right, let's get it rolling. Let's get it popping. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Billy. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Laquita. Hey, Trina. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Debbie. Oh, Southwest Virginia. My parents live in Southwest Virginia. I always go out. Yes. I, too, live in Southwest Virginia, and I feel your parents' pain. The internet connection is trash. The internet is trash. Y'all have heard me fuss about it many times. But that's what happens when you live in the thick of the sticks. Hey, Auntie. Y'all, I have some news. My neighbor, my cutie neighbor, he's moving. He's leaving me, y'all. Oh, I'm gonna make it, but Lord, I'm gonna miss him running past my house while I sat on my porch drinking my tea, and I just so happened to see him pass by. He's just running with this little Gucci cutter shorts on with no shirt, and he's glistening. He's leaving me, y'all. So, of course, I'll have to give him a little goodbye basket. A little goodbye basket. A little sayonara. Hey, Catherine. Oh, Billy. He ain't gone yet. Billy, he ain't gone yet. Now let's get into these 90-day fiascons. Not much to talk about, not much to do about nothing. So this is just not going to be a long video. So, who are we going to talk about first? Who are we going to talk about first, y'all? Oh, let's talk about, hold on. Ooh. Let's talk about these two. Luke and Maddie. Let me tell you why we're going to talk about Luke and Maddie. Because not only is Luke in debt, he's going over there to Colombia to be with Maddie. They are going to get married in 3 weeks. He don't have no money. His business ventures done fell through. And he had a bachelor party where there was a stripper. They had a big argument. Hey, Wendy, this is my 3rd recap. Have you watched the other ones? So they had a big argument. And what happened, y'all? Oh, I'll tell you. She blocked him because this is your fiance. 3 weeks before you get married, he done packed up his life and moving to you, and you block him. How is this going to work, y'all? She is going to have a nuclear meltdown, a nuclear meltdown when she found out that he done had a stripper. So his dad is taking him to the airport, and he is heeing and hawing and telling his dad about the relationship, about the argument, about how she done blocked him. Honey, that dad was just sitting there like, I don't know why you are not listening to me. I have told you this ain't it, but you done packed up your life. You going in broke. You gonna try to invest in other things, and she done blocked you? Y'all, this is gonna be a disaster. Luke and Maddie, a disaster of epic proportion. I see a lot of yelling. I see a lot of screaming. I see a lot of tears. Hey, Ivory. I see a lot of fussing. Hey, TT Speaks. Laquita, what you say? No more grace for baby Madeline. The worst stripper ever, his teenage bride. Imagine. And why would you think that's a good idea? Your fiance has blocked you, sir. Oh, well, let me go ahead and marry her in 3 weeks anyway. That shows immaturity. Both of you. Especially if I want to marry you. I'm moving to another country because you blocked me, child. A disaster, y'all. I'm already claiming it. I'm already claiming it. Hey, Renee. Block you before the stripper, right? She don't even know about the stripper yet. She's really gonna have a fit. Why did he pack a fur coat? Child, Tanya, I don't know. Not the Goodwill Macklemore. Oh, TT Speaks, you're welcome. He sure enough did. He said, where's your balls? Did you pack those? Did you pack your nuts? Because this is insane. He's a broke sim, should have cut his losses, right? Plus, she's a child, but has way more than him, but what she need him for? People never listen to friends. Billy, they never listen to friends or their family. Again, let me preface this. He has a doctorate, MBA, and you getting blocked by a 20-something-year-old in Colombia? Y'all help me out. Hey, Marla, help me out. You have a doctorate, and you the one getting blocked by a 20-some-year-old? Foolish. Honey, a mess. These two, a mess. Hey, to the ones coming in, don't forget to hit the like. Child, that's all I'm going to talk about with them. Next. Who's next? Johnny and Chloe. This is another crash and burn. If they make it, I will be shocked. If these two make it, Johnny and Chloe, I will be shocked. Because, see, the thing that's going to hurt them is money. See, that is the common thread of this season of 90 Day Fiancé. Money, money, money. Hey, Wings, how you doing? Money, money, money. They ain't got any. They don't have money. And with Chloe, see, Chloe has money. She comes from it. She's leaving $100,000 a year salary to go be with Johnny, who don't even have hot water. Y'all, did y'all see that? See, Johnny says that she ain't gonna be used to this lifestyle because she's the upper echelon. And I'm down here with the EBDs. See, she got the black express card. And I got to wish I had her. So he's moaning and groaning, talking about he don't know if he's going to be able to give her what she wants because she's used to a certain lifestyle. Meanwhile, they got major trust issues. They're going to have money issues. She ain't trying to work. He's still over there flying across a ship because he think he a pirate at 32 years old. Pouring mixed drinks in women's mouths. Y'all don't go somewhere and sit down with this. Sit all the way down. So she gets there. She's looking around the place and she was like, oh, well, you did some decorating. Then Come to find out, he don't have any hot water because that costs extra. I said, absolutely not. Now, I'm with Chloe on this. I cannot take a bath or a shower with cold water. I can't do it with lukewarm. I got to have my water hot. I am not taking no cold showers. I'm sorry. And so Chloe said, now, wait a minute. You don't have no hot water. That's a little extra. So then he says, it will cost $100. Marla, that's what he said. He can't be afford no hot water. And so she said, hey, besides, and so she said, I'll pay the $100. I will pay the $100 a month. I'll pay for it. We need hot water. He's standing there looking all goofy, talking about, I don't know, it's $100. That's a lot of money. Marla, please don't come in here making sense. My grandma said you can't get none clean with cold water. You damn sure can't, especially your body. What is with these? It was Jeannie and Sumit. Sumit over here, he gonna open up a restaurant with no running water. What is with these people? Johnny, if she is willing to pay $100 just so she can have some hot water and you yourself can have some hot water, please let her do it. Then he says, I forgot I wrote this down. He says that that's a luxury. Johnny's hard face, chiseled chin, blockhead stood in front of her and said that hot water is a luxury. An extra luxury. Hot water is a luxury? Chloe, go home. Go home. Now, your mama gonna come visit you in a couple of weeks. Meet her at the airport and say, Mama, just get on back on the plane. In fact, call your mama back and say, Mama, don't even bother. I'm coming home. Because when you with your man that you already have trust issues with, telling you that hot water is an extra luxury, go home. Billy, whine. She's going to whine. That's what she's going to do. And he knows this. He already knows this. He said it. I'm not sure if I can live up to her expectations. Her mama said, you don't know what you're getting into. You think Aruba is this resort paradise. It's not. You can't even wash your tail in hot water. You think you're going to be sitting by the beach drinking pina coladas. You're not. You with a man who ain't got it like that. You with the man who is the Timu version of Pirates of the Caribbean. Johnny Depp. He think he can Pirates of the Caribbean. ship. Y'all don't go somewhere and sit down. Go home, girl. Go home. Hey, Heavy Bear. He sure enough got them tattoos. Absolutely. These people, it blows my mind. Catherine, you are right. You are right. Laquita, that's what he think he is. Swinging around the ship, Mr. Pirate. That's a luxury. Hot water is a luxury. Child. Let's move on. This is going to be real quick. Real quick. Greta, I like you and Matthew. I want y'all to work out. But honey, he ain't in no hurry to move out his parents' house. Did y'all see his face when Greta said, have you been looking at apartments? Honey, he said, what you say that? Say that again. Have you been looking for apartments? Say that one more time. I didn't hear you. What you say? I got something clogged up in my ears. Say that again. Did you go look for apartments? Can you spell it? How you spell apartments? He said, I don't know that term. Because, see, I'm comfortable in living with my parents in this closet that we call an apartment. Here's another one. Greta, packing up her whole life. She done rehomed her cat, her beloved cat, Hazel, that she cries not flying over. 11 years. And she done rehomed her poor cat just so she can move to, where's she going, y'all? London. To be with the man, to live at his parents' house in a closet, and side note, they're carnivores. See, her and her man are vegan, vegetarians, whatever. They don't eat anything that had parents. And how about when she was talking about, have they made room for our food? And he thinking about that. Girl, that refrigerator is the last thing you need to worry about. You need a place. So he was like, no, it ain't really a lot of room. He said, let me show you something. He shows her the freezer of carcass. Yo, what is it that when he opened up that freezer, did y'all see the look on her face? She was mortified. This is the home you going into. He pulled out a half of a lamb. He pulled out lamb, he pulled out beef, he pulled out a bear, he pulled out an alligator, he pulled out a llama, he pulled out a pig, he pulled out a buffalo. I was like, girl, freezer. You worried about your sprouts. They ain't thinking about your radish or your lettuce or your cabbage. You better buy you a little freezer. You better buy you a college dorm refrigerator and call it a day. Girl, you don't know what you... Did y'all see the preview of when she gets there and she was climbing up those stairs and how narrow it was? I said, girl... This is a lawyer. She's a lawyer. She's given up her practice. She can't even practice in England. Is it, where's she at, y'all? They in England or is they in London? They in England, ain't they? London, England, right? Going down employed. She's going to be working at a nonprofit. Child back. Meanwhile, they going to be grilling, sauteing, frying up them carcasses in front of your face. And you know what? Don't say nothing, Greta. Don't say nothing. When you be seeing them rack of lamb in front of your face, don't be saying, oh my God, I cannot believe they're eating this in front of me. You in their house. And your man need to find an apartment, but he ain't in no hurry. He can't even spell apartment. That should have been taken care of before you move over there. These are not adults. If I was to find a man who lives internationally, y'all, when I tell you the research that will go into, the place better be done. You better have a job. It better be furnished. I will have a job when I get there. I will try something. Everything will be in order. They just going blind and be like, I love them. Let me move to Brazil with just a hope. I love a little mini fridge. And guess what? She better invest in one so she can put her carrots and her cabbage and her fruit. It definitely ain't that much love. Hey, Annette. I don't see it working out either, child. Let's move on. Jenny and Sumit. Jenny, let me make this perfectly clear. No one, and I mean no one, is jealous of you. Jenny, let me make this perfectly clear. No one is jealous of you. I don't know why you have that in your head. You're a 67-year-old woman who done packed up her whole life to move to be catfished at first by a 30-some-year-old boy. who was married when you got there. His parents didn't even like you, done called you dirty, done called you nasty, you can't cook, you're serving people crunchy spaghetti, and you are standing there saying that somebody is jealous of you. They're not. They're not, honey. Hey, Lisa, they're not jealous of you, darling. So please get that out your head. Now, as we know, Jeannie and Sumit and the family are going to be restaurateurs. They're going into the restaurant business. And the place that Sumit found is way too small. Way too small. They don't have any equipment or running water, but they want a cafe. Fine. But Sumit used to work for one of his friends. And so his friend would sell him some of his equipment because his friend's business ventures didn't work out. And let me say this, Jeannie and Sumit, really, Jeannie. Hold on. Just hold on. Jeannie, let me say something to you. While he was talking to his friend, you sitting there and you kept saying his business has failed. His business has failed. Fail. One after the other. Fail. Why did his business fail? He can't even run a business. Fail. Your business failed. Your business isn't even up and running, and you don't have any running water, Alpha. Whether his business has failed or not, what does that have to do with you? Oh, that's right. See, y'all, this is the backstory. Sumit was working with this man. This man has several businesses. So this man looked at Sumit and said, listen, I have to run my other businesses. I'm going to need you to take care of this one business. I am trusting you to handle and run this business for me. Sumit tells his homeboy, whom he works for, says, Jeannie will be upset with the late hours. I cannot work. Jeannie will be upset. Jeannie upset I'm coming home at 8 o'clock at night. Jeannie upset that I've been working 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. Jeannie upset because I come home at night. See, that's what his homeboy said. And guess what, Sastas? I believe him. I believe him. And so what did Sumit do? It was over. The business didn't work out, but neither did Sumit. I believe your friend or so-called friend when he said that you told him that Jeannie was running her mouth. And now y'all want to be owners of a restaurant? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, a cafe. But Jeannie didn't want you to work those long hours. So Sumit was like, listen, when his businesses fail, I failed. And that's why they had to move back with his parents. So you're going to blame the homeboy? You're going to blame the homeboy because of you got to move back? What was Jeannie doing through all this? Sastas. When Sumit was working those long hours at the restaurant, what was Jeannie doing? That homeboy's businesses crashed and burned fine. You couldn't find somewhere else to work. Jeannie couldn't get a job. And like somebody said, she couldn't get off of the couch. We know she wasn't in no cooking classes. We know she wasn't nowhere cleaning. And then here's Sumit talking about his business failed. His business failed. So they're talking. He don't like Jeannie. The homeboy does not like Jeannie because he feels like that Jeannie is the one that had Sumit not work for him as Sumit should. And he's absolutely right. I don't understand these men and women who are allergic to money, who are allergic to a paycheck, who are allergic to roof over their head. What's my turn on, y'all? What turns me on? Overtime. Overtime. My man would come to me and talking about, I'm only working 10 hours this week. Bye. 10 hours. I wish he come to me and say, listen, I got a chance to work overtime. Before he can even get over, I'm like, do it. Because guess what, Sasters? Who pulls overtime at her job? I wish a man might come to me and say, I don't feel like working, but you don't feel like eating. You don't feel like sitting on my couch. You don't feel like laying in my bed. You definitely ain't getting in between these thighs. I lost your mind. You don't like lights. You don't feel like riding around in my car or yours, where the gas coming from. Man, stop. I'm not built that way. I don't feel like working. You done lost your mind. What? So here is Sumit talking to him, and he's like, you know, the equipment's just sitting there. And then Jeannie, this one. This one right here. Jeannie got a nerve to walk around the storage place where he has the equipment. And she says, oh my God. She says, this is a junk room. This is dusty. Hey, Tina, this is dusty. This is a junk room. And she says, are there any rats? Jenny, I'm going to need for you to climb down from that high horse. Climb down from that high horse. I know you did not. Just ask this man, was there any rats in a storage unit when your man is trying to get some equipment on credit? Jenny, where do you think you come from? You living with his parents. The cafe don't have any running water. Shut up, Jenny. Thinking you better. You're not. 67 years old, living with your 30-something-year-old husband's parents. And you gonna clown his storage facility. Just because he don't like you. Oh, well. He should have cussed you out and said, get out, Methuselah. So Sumit, because he ain't got no money. They ain't got no money, y'all. So Sumit wants his friend to give him the equipment that he needs for the cafe on credit. I said, not rent-a-center. Not rent-a-center. So the man was like, absolutely not. He said, no. He said, that ain't going to happen. Okay, this is what we want money. And so y'all, please explain this to me. Because I got confused. Yes, I got confused. And y'all are smart. When Sumit said that he would pay $25,000, I know the currency is different. What's the $25,000 for? I know that ain't for no grill. I know that ain't for no fryer. I know that. What is it? And then the guy was like, no, 30,000. Y'all, please help me. Is it $25,000 in Indian money? Because I was like, okay, I'm looking at it as American money, so I know it ain't that. So it's Indian money. Rupees. Okay. Oh, okay, Catherine, thank you. It's about $400. Okay. All right. So $400 is what the guy won't Sumit to pay. It's $400. Is that right? Oh, it was $450 in American. Duh. I didn't see that, B-sides. My bad. Okay, I didn't see that. All right. Sorry, y'all. So it's $450 in American. Okay. Come on, Barbara. Like, why are you running your mouth? Barbara, I was sitting there with you. I was like, Jeannie, shut up. Do you want the burner and the grill? Do you want the fryer? And then, y'all, if I'm lying, I'm flying, and my feet has not left the ground. What about when Jeannie and Sumit, both of them, said multiple times, he's jealous. He's jealous. See, that's what I'm talking about. Jeannie really think that these people are jealous of her relationship with Sumit and her life. Because, see, his businesses failed, so he don't want them to succeed. That's Jeannie and Sumit's mentality. Let me tell y'all too, for something. Okay? Both of you, listen up. Y'all are squalling and talking about how his businesses has failed, how he must have done something wrong, how he cannot run a business, how he is jealous. Y'all's business isn't even off of the ground. Don't throw rocks through a glass house. You're pressing your luck already. But you keep running them gums talking about him. His businesses may have failed, but that does not mean that y'all's are going to succeed. You better watch yourself. She couldn't keep that mouth shut to save her life. And then Sumit in the confessional, every time she opened up her mouth, Sumit kept looking at her. Like, shut up. And then Sumit running his mouth. You lucky the homeboy let you have the stuff. These two. I'm going to be making some fries and some burgers, and I'm going to need your fryer and your grill. Everything. Ain't no, right, Barbara. Right. Tina, how you get fired on your day off, Sumit? Oh, yeah, because Jeannie didn't want me to work late. Boom. Laquita, thank you. How about when Sumit had the audacity to talking about, well, the homeboy said, who cooking? She gonna cook. And Sumit said that she could cook spaghetti. It's delicious. I said, Sumit, you lying. And look, the homeboy was laughing. The homeboy was cracking up. He was like, yeah, that spaghetti good. He was thinking this, said, no, it ain't. Jeannie's whole repertoire is spaghetti that nobody eating. Again, she has lived there for how long? You're married to an Indian man. You have an Indian mother-in-law. And you did not pick up any of the Indian cuisine? Lazy. Ain't nobody over there eating no spaghetti. They want some chicken masala. They want some garlic. They want some samosas. They want some goat curry or whatever that dish is called that's delicious. Right. Oh, what you say? What you say besides lazy? That butter chicken and tikka. Ooh. So delicious. I love Indian food. And that rice? God. Look. God. Right, Barbara. Who gonna have spaghetti, coffee, tea, fries, and burgers? And we're talking about college students. They definitely gonna eat that spaghetti. She's ridiculous. They are ridiculous. They are. Basami. That's it. The basmati rice. Yeah. Yeah, Lisa. 67-year-old cooks spaghetti in the air fryer. She don't even speak to Catherine. She don't want to. She don't want to adapt. She don't want to do anything for his culture. She don't want to do anything. It's someone else's doing. Jeannie has not changed in all the time we have met her. Last and most definitely least, y'all. Y'all, last and least, let's move on from Jeannie and Sumit. These two. Manon, whatever, and Anthony. She's still upset because he told her that he feels like he's a solo parent. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? Your feelings was hurt because it's true. He's a stay-at-home dad while you was building your business and your social media empire. He stayed with y'all's child. He put him to bed. He fed him. He took him out. He felt like a solo parent because you were not there. Get over it. Because, see, now you're back home. And now you're going to be a stay-at-home mom while he works. And y'all, I thought we're going to go an episode without her crying. Snot flying. I thought we're going to go an episode without tears and screeching. We couldn't even go an episode without her crying. This is the third episode. Every episode she been crying. So they made it to the airport. They had all their belongings. And there's her parents. Her parents says, you know what? It's been 9 years. We are so happy to see our grandson, to see our daughter, our son-in-law. They were ecstatic. Of course they were. Their daughter is home. Their grandbaby's there. They seem like very loving people for right now. But see, she's done made it out to be, it's going to be a long, long, long way home. Because see, she said it was her family who was the first bullies. Her weight. She wasn't good enough. She wasn't good enough. So what does she do? She packs up her stuff, her family, drops her job, and moves back home with them. They already been arguing over money. Money. So they're at the airport, and she's like, I cannot believe I'm here. I cannot believe I'm here in France. I'm here. And then she starts crying. And I said, are they happy tears? No. They weren't happy tears. They were complaining tears. I can't believe I did it. Did I make a good decision? Am I doing the right thing? I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. I'm trying. Y'all, she is going to get on my nerves. Already. I've told y'all, she already is getting on my nerves. But she really gonna get on my nerves. And don't her parents live in a small home too? She had 18 pieces of luggage. Child. We'll see what happens. Lisa already. I don't care if it's been 20 years. If my family gonna talk mess, they start at the airport. But remember, Laquita, they move into France to save their marriage. They move into France for a better life. They hadn't even made it to the airport yet, and they had a knockdown drag out in the car. If it's not for them moving to France, they wouldn't even be together. She already done opened up her big mouth and said that she didn't want to be married to him anymore. Remember that, Manon? She loathes him. She at times he makes her sick. And now you're at the airport crying. Child. Don't. I see right now, probably around episode 9 or 10, I'm going to blow a gasket. If not before. But I'm saying around 9 or 10, I will blow a gasket. She is going to wreck she's already going to piss me off. She's going to be exhausted by 10 a.m., right, Catherine? Right. Ooh, Lisa, she is going to wreck everybody's nerves. Tanya says, is it me or is Jeannie talking slower? I didn't really notice because Jeannie always had that type of monotone voice to her. So I will start paying attention, Tanya. I didn't pay attention to that because Jeannie always talked like that to me. Ned Flanagan needs to dump old Frenchie. Not Ned Flanagan. That's a good one. Come on, Catherine. Knees gonna be cracking. Feet swelled up. She's gonna be all tore up by the time, like you said, 11 a.m. Besides, is it that she has not held that baby? Or is the baby like, where daddy at? Besides, and you know what? How sad. I felt bad for the grandparents when they were trying to connect with that boy. And did y'all see that baby? That baby was like, who are these white people? Who? Daddy. Please get these white folks away from me. Now, I know y'all white, but they real white. Who are these white people? Daddy, please get them out my face. Why are they all in my stroller? Daddy, get them out of my stroller. Mama, shut up. I was like, if y'all don't get out that baby's face breathing, he don't know y'all yet. I know you the grandparents. I know you excited. Honey, that baby said, if you don't get that French breath out my face, I'm going to throw one of the biggest tantrums in this airport. Where am I pacified? Oh, God, Wendy, are you serious? She's on IG daily crying and complaining. Oh, God, I'll make sure not to go anywhere near her IG. I'm steering clear. The whole season, Laquita. And got nerve to be mad at him because the baby don't know. Real Billy. She is pissed because he said, I'm a solo parent. That's what it feels like. And she mad. Well, yes, Barbara. Yes. Imagine leaving the only country you've ever known instead of losing weight. Well, honey, that's her meal ticket, Wendy. There really are people that always see the glass half empty. It's exhausted. Very negative. Down in the dump. Debbie Downers, Tina. Debbie Downers. You can't be around people like that for long. You cannot. Your mental can't handle it. I can't be around Debbie Downers. I'll refuse. It's depressing. And you know what? People like that, Sasters, Debbie Downers, negative people down in the dumps, they never ask how you are. Am I lying? Amen. People like that never ask how you are doing. You want to know why? Because they're selfish. They don't care how you doing. The only thing they're worried about is themselves and how they can depress you because they're depressed. They're down in the dumps. They're negative. They want you to be negative as well. God forbid if you are happy around them, they're going to shut that shit down real quick. How dare you be happy? Let me end that. Oh, I can't be around people like that. They never laugh. They never smile. Everything is so serious. You have a little bit of happiness, they will make sure they will tear it down. And these are facts. Envy, jealous. They will make sure that the little bit of happiness you have, you're not going to have it for long. Steer clear of people like that. They're not here to build you up. They're not here to make you laugh. They're not here to see you happy. They are here to tear you down. And those are the people that you steer clear of immediately. Honey, breath smell like French fries or whatever they be eating over there. Billy, did you see the baby's face? I mean, Barbara, I'm sorry. Did you see the baby's face? The baby was like, She busy doing photo shoots. Oh, Wendy, I misunderstood. Let me read it. Oh, no, I meant originally fleeing France because America is more accepted. Yes, right, Wendy. I apologize. I misunderstood what you said. Yes. Facts. That's why I'm on here with y'all and not in society. Okay, honey, you get out of there. You get out of there. Get away from people like that. Laquita, yes. And when they do ask about you, they don't let you answer. They won't even let you finish. They won't even let you finish the sentence. Sass, how are you today? Well, let me tell you what happened to me, Sass. You know, my man, I came home being out with the girls and, he didn't finish washing the dishes. I went in there to say, to tell my baby good night, and the baby was crying. I mean, Laquita, you ain't said that but a mother freaking word. Facts. Yes, energy vampires. Exactly right. Energy vampires. Tina, you nailed that one. Experienced a lot of trauma last year into this year. So glad. So I'm good alone. You're not alone. Tina, you ain't alone, girl. You got the sisters. We here. We here. Sisters, aren't we here for Tina? Aren't we here? Now, one thing I'm going to do, Tina, I can't do, a lot of stuff for you. But one thing I will do is put a smile on your face. Okay. I'm going to make sure you have a good old chuckle. Damn right. Damn right. Catherine, what you say, Catherine? I'm learning to listen to what people are really saying, the real meaning. listen, or how they speak to other people. Y'all catch those? You around somebody, and then when they're around other people, they're different. They're different in how they talk to you than how they talk to them. Y'all better catch that. Watch and listen. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Why you acting different with them when you was just different when I was there? Why you talking like that? Two-Face. Yes, Laquita, you know I throw a leg up in the minute, child. Yes. See, I would throw my leg up right now, but my feet ashy. Laquita, don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody that my feet ashy. Laquita, that's our secret. See, I would throw that leg up right here. Y'all know I could put a leg up in a minute. But my feet ashy. Laquita, don't tell nobody. God, I can't tell Laquita nothing. See, she don't tell. She gonna tell everybody that my feet ash. Job. Honey, cross. I'm getting them done. Look, I'm getting them done tomorrow. I'm getting them done. I'm having me a me day, and I got to get these nails. I got to get my nails done and my feet. Listen, don't be putting no little razzle dazzle on it, Laquita. I ain't running in flour, but I had gotten out of the shower and I didn't put no lotion on my feet. I had to get ready for this video. So they're a little dusty. Now, don't get crazy. Look, it's just a little sprinkle. I'm coming, Trina. Oh, that sounds so good. Now, that is 90 Day Fiance. That is it. Oh, God, it's an hour. I'm going to make this real quick. Seeking Sister Wives. Real quick. Seeking Sister Wives is about a couple's polygamy. They want, extra a man, woman. They have their different reasonings, but we'll get into that later. Let's talk about this couple right here. This is Billie Jean and Reese. Is that his name, Reese? I think so. Now, I'm not here to put a category on anyone. But this is the husband. This is Reese. And he is a theater kid. They both were. He's very theatrical, dramatic. And when they were introducing him and when he was introducing himself, I kid y'all not, he says, "I'm a sister wives." "I'm a sister wives." And I said, oh, the jazz hands. Now, he's very over the top. They want a big family, but she has fertility issues. So her reasoning to bring someone in is to basically, now y'all correct me if I'm wrong. To me, it seems like that the only reason why she wants somebody to come into the family is to be a baby making machine. He wants somebody in the family so they can have a big family, because let me tell y'all something. There's no knocking of the boots. There's no knocking of the boots. Did y'all see her face when he was talking about how vanilla he is in bed? I wanted to say, we know. 2 humps and a dump, and that's it. And then he probably goes in the bathroom and throws up. Sir, stop. And so they ask him, or the wife asked him, what's your type? What type of women are you attractive to? And he says, I'm attracted to all women, all races, all cultures, all of it. And did y'all hear the names of the women that he named out? He said Halle Berry. First of all, every white man I have ever met, Halle Berry is their queen. Halle Berry. They always name out Halle Berry. Halle Berry is the only black woman. Halle Berry. Then he starts naming out other people. I was like, what? He said salt and pepper. I said salt and pepper. Then he said Queen Latifah. I went, sir, Queen Latifah's out the closet. Queen Latifah got her own woman, okay? Queen Latifah is beautiful. Now, don't get it effed up. Queen Latifah is the queen. That woman is gorgeous. And can I say something about Queen Latifah? Never in all these years, 30 years, never, ever have you ever seen Queen Latifah's hair in shambles? Am I lying? Queen Latifah's hair stay done. And she has had the same hairstylist for years. Not one hair out of place. Queen Latifah's hair is done. She's done. She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. But sir, you ain't gonna sit up here talking about you will be attracted to her. You think she's beautiful. Y'all in the same club. I ain't putting no label on you. I'm not putting no label on you. I take that back. You're possibly in the same club. Let me just put it like this. You walk by her club and you go in the back. What you say, Trina? What you say? Ever. You ain't ever. Her hair stays laid. Always. So he starts naming off all these random women, and I was like, his wife is looking at him like, oh, Lord, I guess, child. So they are meeting up with a friend, and they're eating. They're talking about their sister wives and what do they expect of her. And even the friend says, well, I'm here to tell you, I thought you were gay. And so he was like, yeah, I get that all the time. I mean, people have asked me, aren't you gay? And I'm like this. Oh, God, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. No, I'm not gay. Sprinkle, sparkle, glitter, glitter. Of course I'm not gay. What on earth would you think? Why would you think that? And then his wife says that she did not think that he was gay. He's just feminine. Now, let me tell you this. I'm not putting a label on him. Let me make that perfectly clear. There are feminine men. This is true. This is true. There are feminine men. But there are also men who are feminine because they're gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. But he says that he is not gay. And you know what? I jokey. But if this man says that he's not gay, I'm going to leave it at that. He's just over the top. And then what about when, was it the friend or was it his wife? Did y'all see how he got upset? He got a little irritated when the word flamboyant was used. Did y'all catch that? It was either his wife or his friend that used the word flamboyant. He did not like that at all. Why did that hurt your feelings? Or why did that get you a little rattled? Why did the term flamboyant get you a little? His wife did, Laquita, yeah. He did not like that term at all. Why? Do you think flamboyant is offensive to you? Mr. Jazz Hands? Let me tell you something. If you do find you a sister wife, you better hope that the sister wife is someone who is comfortable in her own skin. Because when she meets you, she's going to think that you are gay. And that's just a fact. So you better hope it's going to be a woman who is secure within herself, because you're not going to find a woman who's attracted to you. I'm sorry, you're not. You're not. It's not going to happen. And your wife wants someone who can just push out babies, obviously. He probably does. He probably does, Trina. He probably does. So, anyway, that's those two, honey. Jazz Hands and Billie Jean. Did we only have 3 couples? Oh, okay. I guess we did. Hold on. Let me do. If y'all are in here, don't forget to hit the like. These two right here. Oh. Put a 1 in the comments if you think this whole sister wives thing that with them is going to crash and burn. Yes, crash and burn. 1, crash and burn. 2, no. Yes, crash and burn. 2, no. Because this one right here, Danny, when I tell you this is going to be a disaster of epic proportion, I already know. First episode, I already know. Danny ain't here for it. I don't know why she is up on my television acting like she here for it. She ain't here for it. And if she is here for it, it better be by her rules, and it better be a female that is attractive to her. I said it. Whomever they get, she better be attracted to her, and that female better be attracted to her, and the female better not go nowhere near her man. Tell me I'm lying. Now, Yesel and Danny have been together for a while. He has 2 children from a previous marriage. They have 4 children altogether. And so Yesel put together a PowerPoint presentation to convince Danny to bring in another woman. He says that, they are, their marriage is good. The love life is good. The sex life is good. But it's time to, to jazz it up a little bit. Let's put in a little razzle dazzle. So they had a discussion. They talked about it and they said, okay, I'm willing to be open-minded and let's do this. Now, Danny was all for it, and she still is. I told you how I feel about it. He sat there on that couch and he says, yeah, I was meaning to tell you, but it slipped my mind. But see, I was meaning to tell you, yeah. I've been on some apps. See, I've been on some apps looking at some possible prospects. See, excuse me. He been on some apps without discussing it with Danny. And so then he says, oh, maybe I should have talked to you first. And then she was like, yeah, maybe you should have. That would have been a good idea to talk to me about you on some apps looking for some women to be our sister wife. And he was like, yeah, maybe. And let me tell you another problem that's going to occur with this couple. That baby mama. Now, the baby mama, I have no problem with her. The baby mama and Danny have a great relationship. They co-parent and everything seems fine. They're great friends. The baby mama says, I appreciate Danny. I appreciate how she treats my kids. I trust her with my children, which is, hey, fairy world, which is a great thing. But there's boundaries. I think there are boundaries that need to be had when you do have a friendship with said baby mama. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with your children. You can trust my children. You can trust your children with me just like I can trust your children. My children with you. But there's boundaries. This is where it's going to mess Danny up. Danny is telling the baby mama all of the business about the sister wives, about him being on the app without her, not telling her about it. See, Danny is telling the baby mama all this. And I said, oh no. Oh no. First of all, the baby mama don't need to know it. It's none of her business. To a certain extent. Let me take that back. Let me take that back. Let me rewind that. Let me rewind it. Let me rewind it. It is the baby mama's business to a certain extent. I will say this, because this whomever sister wife is going to be around her children. So let me retract that statement. It is her business when it comes to what the woman that they choose to be that sister wife, because that woman is going to be around her children. So she does have a little bit of business into it. But the business about him being on the app without her, the going into the discussion of the sister wife, and you know how Danny does not want this woman to be with Yesel alone. Danny says, I want to meet her by myself first. I want to have some type of connection first. Like I said, Danny wants a sister wife that she is attracted to and is attracted to her. She does not want that woman anywhere near Yesel. I'm saying it right now. It's going to be a problem. And let me tell you something. If that woman that they look at or see that is attractive, beautiful woman, and shows more attention to Yesel than Danny, it's a no. Danny is not going to have that. I'm telling you right now, this is not, Yesel is all in. Danny is a percentage of it in. It's not going to work. I'm saying, right, it's not going to work. I'm calling it. Honey, that's what Danny said. You're right. LaQuita was like, listen, let's bring in the ex. Yesel was like, absolutely not. Then Danny just needs to say, hey, man, I want a girlfriend. That's what it seems like to me. And it also seems like to me that, y'all, it seems like to me she's real like the baby mama. Trina. Oh, yes. Yes, he was getting a head start, child. Uh-huh. He's on them apps and didn't tell Danny about it because probably deep down, he knows how Danny is, and he knows that Danny is questioning this. She's not all in like he is. He's really all in. Very jealous. Very jealous. He just wants to cheat. Y'all hit the like. Oh, yes, the Davis's barber is next week. I can't wait. But anyway, yeah, they're going to be interesting, Danny and Yesel. They're going to be a good couple they're going to bring the drama too. Absolutely. Are they going for short term or long term? Because it just sounds like cheating. Catherine, I don't know the polygamy culture. I don't know. Some stay with people forever. I mean, look at sister wives. Okay? Some go 20, 30, 40 years. But some just can't cut it And some just, they bounce. They bounce immediately. So it all depends. This is the couple to watch. Last and most definitely least. Garrick and Danielle. If you are not familiar with Seeking Sister Wives, Garrick and Danielle have been on that show since the beginning. Crash and burn. They are a disaster. Let's start off first. Let's talk about Roberta. Now, they were all for Roberta. Roberta was from Brazil. Roberta was beautiful. Roberta wanted them to be a sister wife. She divorced Garrick so he could marry Roberta. Roberta had her own little side project. Do y'all want to know what that side project was? Money. Money, money, money. That's all she wanted. Now, they done went and they done traveled to Brazil. Her mama done got sick. It was the C-19. She needed money. It was a disaster. And then Roberta, in one of the greatest moments of Seeking Sister Wives history, dropped a bombshell. She said, I don't want you. I don't want your wife. I don't want your husband. I'm jealous. I'm sick of y'all. I need some more money. You ain't gonna give me no more money. Take your feet to the street. And baby, when I tell you they were heartbroken, honey, Danielle had a full-blown breakdown. She had bubble snots. When I say crying, snot flying, honey, Danielle she was uncontrollable. She was like, she was my sister. Oh my God. Y'all, I am not. Who did? Wendy, am I lying? Yes. She was my sister. Y'all, her face was red. She was sweating. She was having a breakdown. Roberta broke them. Roberta said, get out of Brazil. So you would think that they will learn from that. Mind you, they have children. They have children. Okay, I can't remember how many children they have. Do they have two, Wendy? Wendy, do they have two kids? So then they got a little taste of the brown sugar. Yes, they wanted a black woman. Now, I cannot remember the black woman's name because she lasted all of 5 minutes. Honey, y'all remember, honey, that black woman said, no, no. See, I thought this would work, but something's not right. See, that's what came out her mouth. She got there and she met those two and she said, I gotta go. This ain't it. So she left. How many? 2 boys. Oh, 2 boys and 1 baby girl. Yeah. I thought Danielle had got that lady and that he was scared of her. So Roberta broke him. That didn't stop him. So then they got with the black woman. The black woman said, something ain't right. She lasted all of 5 minutes. Then they got with the other lady. I can't remember her name. Yolanda? What was their last girlfriend's name, y'all? Was it damn, what was her name? Yeah, shit. can't even remember the black lady's name. Natalia. Thank you, Billy. Natalia. That didn't work out. So what did they do? They licked their wounds. They done spent so much money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, meeting these women, sister wives. Why do you want it so bad? You have 3 children. Y'all have been on this show from the beginning looking for somebody. It never works out. You're not learning. So what did they do? They done found Lorana or Lorena. Guess where she's from, y'all? Brazil. She cannot speak a lick of English. And y'all, when she brought out that translator app, if y'all remember my old 90-day fiance recaps, y'all know how I feel about a daggone translator app. I said, no. We're going to have to listen to that all season. So she's from Brazil, and she just thinks that this is something that she wants to do. She is willing to try it. Again, Danielle divorced her husband so Roberta could marry him. Now, Lorana has 90 days because the visa don't went through. So the 90 days need to go through for her to marry Garrick. Is that right, y'all? I'm so confused. Because Danielle is still divorced from Garrick, right? So they want Lorena to marry Garrick. God. So they got her from the airport. And we had to hear that ridiculous translator app. This man right here, look at how he's standing. I want y'all to look at his face. Look at his face. Look at how he's standing. And he said one of the most pretentious, dumb sentences I have ever heard in my life. He said this last night, y'all. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. He said that Lorana had told him that she had terrible relationships in the past and how she had been damaged and she has trauma, all that in the past with her relationships. So now it's good that she is with them who cannot have a good, solid, healthy relationship to save their life. But I digress. And he said this, and I'm not lying, y'all, and I quote, after women been with 5 men, they don't know how to bond anymore. The sperm, let me do a close-up. Let me do a close-up. The sperm being inside of her changes the person. Are y'all in here? Put a 1 if you can hear me. Technical difficulty, honey. The power don't went out, child. You see what happens when you mess with the Lord? Honey, the Lord said, quit running your mouth. Honey, Garrick said, I'm sick of you, Helfer. Because I'm about to light him up. Let me do this before power go out again. Honey, Garrick was not having it. He was getting pissed. Now, back to this idiot. So this idiot said that the sperm changes you. Garrick, shut up. He said being with 5 men will change you, will affect you, but having them blow your back out and put some sperm in you will change you. What does that have to do with being with 5 men? You don't have to sleep with every man that you're with, you bag of bones. You sound foolish and ignorant. Even the producer was like, what? What did you say? Let me repeat that. After women being with 5 men, they don't bond anymore. The sperm being inside of her changed her. So Garrick is saying that if you have been with 5 men, you can't bond with nobody else. You just a hoe. Basically, he's saying you a hoe, you a slut, you a cum dumpster. That's what Garrick is saying. Like somebody put in the comments, Joel Osteen. Shut up, Garrick. Maybe the reason why she had a hard time with men is because she had a hard time with men. Those were not the men for her. But you ain't no prize. You done had women in and out your house. Your wife divorced you so you can marry somebody else. And your wife had a mental breakdown on national television. You had to fly back home shattered and broke. And you telling Lorana that the sperm done changed her. Boy, shut up. So anyway, that's Garrick, and that is Danielle, and that's Lorana, and she is here. And they got them 90 days to get it together. Y'all, this ain't gonna work. I don't see any of these couples work, really. But Garrick and Danielle, no, it's something about them. It's something about them. But anyway, y'all, I said I was going to be on here for an hour. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Trina, thank you for holding it down. Thank you, Sastas. I appreciate you. You forgot about Nick. Who's Nick? Billy. Wait a minute. Who's Nick? I didn't write him down. The black bald-headed dude. How did I miss him? Yeah, they're not. They're on next week. Yeah, they're on next week, Billy. I'm just doing this week. Yeah, they will be featured next week. Oh, don't worry. I'm going to talk about them. Yes, Mr. Hickory Dickory Dock. Yes. The ones that Nick, the one that think he's intelligent. Yes. Oh, don't worry, Billy. I'm going to get him. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. All right, that's it. I will see y'all Saturday. Okay, and then hopefully I'm gonna try to put a short on Friday. But anyway, I will see you Friday. Y'all have a good night. Love you. Appreciate y'all, and don't forget to hit that like. If you're new here, subscribe and comment. All right, bye y'all. Do 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 do.